offseason.
What's going on, Brew Crew? This is me, Dave.
What's up, guys? Tim.
Guido here.
And we're going to talk about a couple NFL offseason topics today. First topic we're going to go along. Topic of the day I've been seeing on X, NFL contracts.
Absolutely.
So, mainly...
Didn't they just up the cap?
What was that?
Didn't they say something about upping every team's cap?
Yeah, they said the
As
cap
well?
was going to, rise tremendously.
Please. The Ravens could use that, man. Please.
Yeah. But there's one specific player that I've seen all day, and it's Brock Purdy.
Mm-hmm.
This is the same Brock Purdy that's been to 2 NFC Championship games, a Super Bowl.
Mr. Irrelevant.
Mr. Irrelevant. You know, he's in the final year of his rookie contract, and this year he'll be making $5 million as a starting quarterback in the NFL.
Yeah.
What he's made so far in the past 3 seasons is just over $2 million.
Crazy.
What do we think he's going to get?
So I'm reading right now, and this is the facts. Don't shoot the messenger. Brock Purdy has been the most efficient quarterback since 2022, with his EBA to play ratio at a 0.54 and a success rate higher than Josh Allen's, Patrick Mahomes, Lamar Jackson's, and Jared Goff's at a 52.6 success rate since 2022. So, I mean, Brock Purdy is very some people like him, love him. Some people don't really believe in him. I could see him getting 35, 40.
Yeah.
35, 40? I think that's
35, 40.
I think that's doable.
But
Especially
how many years, fellas? What do y'all think?
No, I agree with you. I think he's going to be – I don't think he's going to jump to the leaderboard of over, most paid QBs. But I think he'll be up where he should be.
Right.
I think he 100% deserves a huge bump. They've had a lot of success through him when they weren't supposed to. I feel like lately that offense has dealt with a lot of injuries and stuff like that, so it's kind of held back his play. But I don't think as an organization you can fault him for that. His weapons are hurt, not him. He's out there still trying to make do with what he's got. So yeah, I think he gets paid, but I don't see the same stuff happening where we've seen the past couple of years where any QB is just getting the craziest deals all of a sudden. I think the league that's come together and kind of look, we're not going to keep doing this for every QB. Just one up.
Yeah,
so I think he's going to be the start of you deserve a lot of money, but you're not resetting the league.
All right. So what I want to say on that is, so I got 5 quarterbacks. We had 5. I think we had 6 quarterback contract extensions last year of 2024, right?
Okay.
I'm gonna bring up 5 because Kirk Cousins doesn't count. We're not going to count him in. I'll start with Trevor Lawrence.
Okay.
5 years, $275 million. That's an average of $55 million a year. Who's better? Who would you take, Brock Purdy or Trevor Lawrence? If you were to build a franchise right now, you want Brock Purdy or Trevor Lawrence?
I'm taking Brock Purdy easily.
Okay. So
why don't we talk about Purdy enough? That's crazy.
Trevor Lawrence only played 10 games in 2024, and Trevor Lawrence and the Jaguars went 2-8. They haven't made the playoffs since 2022. So they paid T-Law all this money. He got hurt the very next year, and he still hasn't made the playoffs in over 2 years now, or 2 years or more. And I don't think he deserved that contract.
I mean, he didn't even play the full season this year.
Right. Like, the dude he's not performing up to his contract. I'm going to do 2 different categories. We got a category where quarterbacks deserve their contract and quarterbacks that don't. T-Law falls in the don't.
Yeah.
So the next quarterback I'm going to bring up is a fan favorite on this show, Jordan Love.
Okay.
Another, I mean, I want to say inconsistent, but really from a team standpoint, he's been pretty consistent. He's made the playoffs in the last 2 years. He signed a 4-year, $220 million contract last summer, and he got paid only after 1 year of starting, though.
But he's out of him starting like NFL starter, which been only 3 seasons, if I'm not mistaken, right? Because he sat the first 2 out.
First 2 out, and then he started, and then he got paid.
Right. So he's made the playoffs 2 out of the 3 starting seasons that he's had, and he's consistently been getting better.
But his record, his first starting record's 8-8. His second is 9-8.
Hey,
bro,
brick by brick.
That is like
he's consistent in that
he's
aspect.
Consistently average. I mean, he's making the playoffs. He's doing his thing. I think he only has 1 playoff win.
Yeah.
But
I'm still not putting him in deserved contract.
55 million a year?
Nah.
Not yet.
Brock Purdy deserves more than if that's Jordan Love's contract, and we're comparing that to how much Brock Purdy should be paid. Brock Purdy deserves more.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I'm gonna bring another quarterback up, Jared Goff. 4 years, $212 million. I believe he has the contract that was the least. So 212, 53 mil.
53.
That's less than Jared. I mean, that's less than Jordan Love and less than T-Law. Be in mind, Jared Goff is on the back end of his age.
Yeah.
Right.
He's one of the older quarterbacks getting an extension. He made the playoffs in 23 and 24. He's been to an NFC championship game just like Brock Purdy. But he was one and done this year.
Yeah.
Jared Goff, I believe, deserved his contract.
I do too.
He's been to a Super Bowl before. I mean, I'm trying to go more on recency than complete past where he was playing for the Rams and went to the Super Bowl.
Because didn't he get that contract after the Super Bowl, though?
No. This contract was recent. This was last summer. He did get a contract after the Super Bowl, and then they traded him. He played well for the Lions, got them to an NFC championship game, and then he got the big contract extension.
Right, okay.
So he's in Detroit for another 3 years now.
Right.
Which I think they stay relevant in the playoffs the next 3 years anyway.
Yeah, I think so too. As long as Dan Campbell's their head coach and Jared Goff is still playing well enough for them to win games,
and they can keep their weapons.
Throwing 5 interceptions in one game and they still win.
Yeah.
All in all, he deserved his contract.
Yeah,
right.
I agree with that. As long as his contract doesn't interfere with keeping the weapons that are getting them to that playoffs.
I don't think it will because their weapons are young. You know, JMO, he's probably due for a contract extension, but he's gonna have to take it cheap because he hasn't been healthy.
That's true.
He's got to take it cheap.
But like a St. Brown, they might want to jump on early.
St. Brown's gonna get a fat contract. We all know that.
But they might want to
Dan
try to jump on
Laporta's not
early
getting an extension for the next at least year.
Yeah.
Okay.
Their offensive line is young. Their defense is young. They're all drafted players. I think the Detroit Lions are pretty good with their money and cap room when it comes to giving Jared Goff this giant contract.
Yeah. No, yeah, I think he deserves it.
We got Jared Goff in the deserved, Trevor Lawrence and Jordan Love in the didn't deserve.
Yeah.
We're going to move on to the 4th quarterback, Dak Prescott. coming off of an MVP caliber season last summer, he got paid 4 years, $240 million, the second largest out of the 5 quarterbacks.
Well, yeah, second largest, but he's getting the most per year at $60 million a year.
Yeah, because Trevor Lawrence is more divided because he has the extra year.
Joe Burrow has fit. So the top salaries per year, Dak got 60 mil per year. Joe Burrow, Jordan Love, Trevor Lawrence, all 55 mil a year.
Yeah.
Then you have Tua and Jared Goff at 53 mil a year.
Yep.
Jared Goff or Justin Herbert and Lamar at 52. Jalen Hurts at 51, and then it drops down to the 40s.
Yeah. So Dak Prescott, 4 years, $240 million, got paid in July, made the playoffs the last 3 years he's been healthy. 21, 22, and 23. He's only won 1 game.
Yeah.
He was hurt last year. He went 3-5. Did not perform well at all. Was this contract deserved? To a point, I'd say yes, because I mean he's brought them to the playoffs 3 years in a row. Had an MVP caliber season before he got the contract. It sucks he got hurt, but for what he's done for the organization, I believe he deserved his contract.
What has he done for the organization?
Kept them in the loop. I mean, you can say that about 30 other quarterbacks. The only people that have won Super Bowls is Pat Mahomes,
has done
Matthew Stafford,
for the
and Jalen Hurts. That's it. That's all that's there.
Man, Dak Prescott has done nothing but give mediocrity to the Dallas Cowboys.
So you believe he didn't deserve his contract?
He deserves a cool contract, not 60 mil a year contract, not 230.
If you put it that way, he does not deserve to be paid that high.
I don't think he deserves to be paid that high.
No.
I think Jared Goff deserves a higher contract.
$1 million total guaranteed. What? For what? 1 playoff win in 9 seasons?
Yeah.
He's 32.
Yeah.
He ain't deserve shit. I mean,
so what are we leaning? Are we leaning on didn't or did?
I'm going with didn't. They needed
you, Brian.
He doesn't deserve $60 million a year, but he deserves to at least be towards the higher end of QBs getting paid.
I'd say he deserves. What's going on, Mr. First Down? We're all doing good. How are you? Lots of crazy quarterback contracts, right?
Yeah. It's only going to get crazier.
So, I agree, Guido. Dak Prescott definitely don't deserve that high amount just for the fact that 9 seasons, 1 playoff win.
Yeah.
That deserves 60 mil a year.
Yeah.
Like, he deserves like 50, but for him being 32, he's only getting older. He's injured. Yeah, you have 1 great season with a lot of interceptions with raw, pure talent around him, and you're still getting 1 playoff win.
Yep.
In 9 seasons. I don't know, man. I think they throw numbers at Dak when in reality they need to move on and give a new guy in there. That's the only way I see the Cowboys being successful in the future is without Dak.
Yeah.
So we're throwing Dak and didn't deserve his contract.
What do you think, David? You think he deserved it?
60 mil a year, no, but he still deserved a contract for what he's done as a Cowboys quarterback, trying to get them in the playoffs, get them in a position to win. Did they win? No, but he still got them in a position.
And how long are the Cowboys going to waste years on CD?
Yeah.
CeeDee Lamb should have been a Raven, honestly. When Hollywood Brown got drafted, I was screaming for CeeDee Lamb.
Like, it's crazy.
And they completely passed up on
talent. They have so much talent, offense and defense. It's like, what are we doing? Mr. First Down. I don't think Trevor Lawrence deserved his. he was the first quarterback that we talked about, and we also agreed that he does not deserve his contract.
No.
Yeah.
He's going to be fighting for his starting position next season, I think.
Trevor Lawrence? Nah.
Bro, him and Mac Jones split the season.
Yeah, because
And
Trevor
he
Lawrence
was-
was hurt.
Yeah.
It's not,
And
it's not
still,
because
still put up the same numbers. Equal
Yeah.
amount of games. They played 8-8. And you mean to tell me Mac Jones put up the same numbers?
yeah, but his
He hasn't, and we've talked about it.
he's not losing that starting job.
Highlight of his career is that playoff game with Herbert.
Yeah, that is the
And he-
highlight of his career.
And I mean, like
But
that's it.
Jags are all in. Jags are poverty.
But
Poverty organization.
the Jags didn't bring Mac Jones for no reason. They
I don't
they
know about that.
definitely brought him in for some competition, for a better look, to
Yeah.
apply more pressure on Trevor Lawrence to get the greatest out of him.
Yeah.
in my opinion.
The Jags are the Jags. I don't see them moving on from Trevor Lawrence. Not
I
in
mean,
any
yeah,
sense.
probably not.
Not
Probably
unless
not.
you get like a. I don't even know if Brock Purdy being on the Jags would force the Jaguars to bench T-Law. I just don't see it happening.
No, yeah.
So we got one quarterback in the deserving, which is Jared Goff. Trevor Lawrence, Jordan Love, and Dak Prescott did not deserve the contracts that were given to them last summer. I got one final quarterback, and it's a quarterback that I believe probably shouldn't even be a starter in the NFL. That's Tua Tagovailoa. 4 years, $212 million. He's made the playoffs once. Shit the fucking bed completely.
Yeah.
And he was hurt all year. 6-5 on the year. With weapons galore.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know how much more you can help this guy.
Yeah.
Offensively, you had the fastest team in the world. The NFL's ever seen the fastest team. Tyreek Hill, Jalen Waddle, Raheem Mostert, Devin Achane, Jalen Wright, Braxton Berrios, like
Nanu Smith.
the fastest team we've ever seen on turf.
Yeah.
Right.
And you can't throw the ball 20 yards for a fucking completed pass. I don't know how much more help you need.
Yeah. No,
Definitely didn't deserve his contract.
The Dolphins offense reminds me a lot of the Lions offense. They have all the weapons. I don't know how even their offensive lines match up. Lions have a great offensive line. But I mean, surrounded by weapons, like you said.
Yeah.
And at least the Lions are playoff. They're a playoff team. Dolphins, you're looking at them on your schedule and you're like, that's a win.
Tua falls into the game manager category, but he's barely a game manager. Like, barely.
Yeah.
See, Tua's tough to talk about because when he's healthy and doing his thing, he's one of the best quarterbacks in the league when healthy.
Crickets.
He is.
I'm trying to think of the last time he's been healthy to have a great season.
He's like
he had one good year, and that was last year, the year he got his contract.
he's been
After he performed, went to the playoffs, shit the bed. They gave him a fat contract, and that wasn't that the year that he went toe to toe with, or was that the year before he went toe to toe with the Ravens?
I don't know. Well, there was. I forgot. I think that was the season. Didn't they put up like 70 points on somebody?
They did against the Broncos.
Yeah.
Like if Tua is healthy and playing like we saw last season, he's a top 10 quarterback.
Hell no.
But see, the problem is with you saying him being healthy. I mean,
but
this
he's
season,
been healthy.
But
Like,
this
he's
season,
a good quarterback.
the whole league and all fans were saying, Tua, retire. Your season's like done. How many more seasons does this man have? He gets hit next year, even with a guardian cap on. He gets hit one more time, and they might need to be setting up like hospice at home. Like, you don't want to see that. You don't want to see that. I want Tua to like be able to retire and talk to young players or be on a show.
Like,
but the brain damage CTE is not.
I can't trust a quarterback that can't throw the ball 30 yards.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm tweaked. He's not a top 10 quarterback. Let me take that.
Nah,
back.
we're quoting you now. We
No,
got it on
no.
video.
That's the new X post.
Chill. Don't clip me.
Y'all agree with Tim?
Nah, listen. Tua, like I'm looking at the list and everything like that. He's better than Deshaun Watson, better than Kyler Murray.
Yes.
Better than Matt Stafford right now, as of recent. He is better than Aaron Rodgers at the moment.
I'd probably give him that. I don't want Aaron Rodgers on my team. I'd rather have Tua.
Let's not lie. When Tua's with the Dolphins and he's healthy and he's working, they're a contender.
Yeah, contender to be one and done in the playoffs.
They're a contender.
That offense is still offense is
Bro,
nasty.
he made it to the playoffs one time.
But they're a contender.
And they lost. That doesn't make him a contender.
How?
Bro, he can't win a playoff game. What do you mean how?
Bro, he can't.
He can't play in cold weather.
Neither
That
can
is true. That Dolphins team is in shambles when that weather is under 40 degrees.
You're trying to defend Tua and it's not working.
I'm really not trying to defend Tua. I'm just saying you're throwing him lower on the totem pole than what I'd say.
I mean, I know I'm biased. I don't like Tua, but let's be real. Tua is not better than half the league.
Is Tua top 15?
No.
Tim,
I can name 15 other quarterbacks better.
Is Tua top 15, Tim?
Is Tua top 15? Yes, he's definitely top 15.
I don't know.
No.
All right. No, let me scratch.
No, you can't keep retracting your shit.
No, I'm going to, all right, I stand on top 15. Let's do it. Let's do it right now. Let's do it right now. All right.
No way.
Tua is better than Dak Prescott?
No.
Okay. Joe Burrow?
No.
I'm just going off the quarterback contract.
That's fine.
Right?
Yeah, good.
I'm going from the top contracts to the lowest. Dak Prescott, Joe Burrow, no. Jordan Love,
no.
Trevor Lawrence,
no.
Yes,
no.
He's better than Trevor Lawrence.
I'll take.
Trevor Lawrence can take a hit,
bro.
I'll take Tua.
No, Trevor Lawrence can't take a hit. Trevor Lawrence.
If you guys agree, Tua is better. Put him up as one,
bro.
One.
I'll take Tua over T-Law.
Bro, the difference is Trevor Lawrence just knows how to slide. Tua doesn't. Let's stop. All right, Jared Goff.
No.
All right, so Dak, Joe, Jordan, Trevor, Goff. All right, we're already at 5. Justin Herbert.
You said
15,
Trevor Lawrence was
15.
worse, so we got 4.
All right,
now.
4. All
four
right,
quarterbacks better.
All right. And that's a real debate. Trevor Lawrence over Tua.
Yeah, that's a debate.
All right, so 4.
Mm-hmm.
Jared Goff.
No.
You were hesitant.
I was trying to figure out where you were at.
All right, so 5. Justin Herbert.
No.
All right, Lamar.
No.
Jalen.
No.
Kyler Murray.
That's a debate too.
That's a debate. So I'm not even
take Tua.
All right.
So
I'd
no.
probably take Tua.
I'm gonna say Tua.
All right,
I would probably take Tua.
You can have Tua.
Kyler Murray hasn't done nothing.
I'd probably take Kyler, but you guys can have Tua.
All right, Deshaun Watson.
No, I mean yeah.
He's better.
Yes.
Kirk Cousins better right now. Kirk Cousins.
Yeah. Kirk Cousins.
Kirk had a good year last year, though. Just this year.
Kirk has been a top 10 quarterback every year besides last year. Every single year.
Okay.
Give me Kirk.
I'd take Kirk.
I'll take Kirk. So that's
Kirk with the
9.
chains. Hey,
9.
Kirk with the chains is a top tier player.
All right, so we're
at 9.
9. All right. Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen.
No, we're at 11.
Matt Stafford.
No.
Aaron Rodgers right now.
I'll take Tua.
Yeah.
Okay. Derek Carr. Who is better? Stop.
I'll take Tua.
Baker.
No.
Baker.
Right.
I'm taking Baker.
Geno Smith.
No. It's a debate, but no.
I think that's a good debate.
That is a really good comparison, but Geno's better. Geno leads in passing yards. He's like top 3 every year in passing yards since he's been a starter.
All right, Gardner Minshew. Yes.
I'll take Tua.
I'm taking Tua.
Yeah.
Sam Darnold.
If Sam could play the way he
biased.
plays,
Sam only got, it's like we're playing with Sam Darnold on 1 year. I'm gonna take Tua until Sam's proven.
All right. Caleb Williams.
I'll take Caleb.
All right. Bryce Young.
Bryce is such a hard person to talk about.
I'll
go Tua.
I like Bryce Young, but I'm taking Tua. We're at 15, by the way.
Oh, Tim.
Jane Daniels, of course.
Yeah, so we're at 16.
All right. Well, we've done said like
we said over half the league.
Over them. Damn, we still got CJ Stroud.
Yep.
Yo, he's at 20. Put him at 20 now.
All right. Yeah.
I don't know. It's getting harsh. You said CJ Stroud. We're at 17 now.
God damn.
Finish it.
All right. Yeah. Let me just keep going down this line. Zach Wilson, Trey Lance.
I'll take Tua.
I'll take Tua.
All right. Anthony Richardson.
Tua.
Yeah. I hate hearing that man's name, man. He let me down so bad.
This is just contracts. Jacoby Brissett, Tyrod Taylor.
No. I'll take Tua.
Marcus Mariota.
I'll take Tua.
Penix Jr.
I'll take Penix. I don't care. I'll take Penix. He's not proven, but I'll take Penix.
I'm taking Tua until he's proven.
I liked Penix at the end of the year this year.
Justin Fields.
I'm taking Fields.
Yeah. I think Fields should have been that starter for the Steelers.
Yep.
100%.
I agree.
So we're at 18.
Bo Nix. I'm taking Bo.
I'm taking Bo, 19.
All right, that's honestly
There's another quarterback for the Colts that played this year.
What?
I'm taking Joe Flacco right now.
Right now.
Over Tua, yes. I'm taking comeback player of the year, Joe Flacco, over Tua, concussions, Tagovailoa.
Man, I hope Tua goes crazy next year.
Oh my God! Here comes the Dolphins glazing.
I just hope Tua goes crazy for your stupid ass. Damn.
So with Tua not being the top 20 quarterback in the league, did he deserve his contract he signed last summer?
No.
Oh damn.
So you got one.
I'm gonna get you a shirt made. I'm gonna get Tim a shirt made that says "Tim for Tua."
That's right, Tim for Tua.
Tim for Tua. Top 20.
Damn. After you like read quarterbacks and really just go down, got me looking at my screen like, damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a long list of great quarterbacks that are better than Tua Tagovailoa.
Not by much.
So a lot of them are debatable, but
I think
we all talked about it, and we took who we took.
Yeah, that'd be a good segment next time to take them those ones that were real close and break down.
Like Kyler Murray, Geno Smith.
Yeah. Tyreek need to get out of there, bro. After doing that, Tyreek needs to get out of there.
They said he's staying.
I just like how we started with the Tua contract. Tim was like, oh, yeah, Tua's him. Tua's, he's a good quarterback. He's a top 10 quarterback. He's a top 15 quarterback. He's a top 20 quarterback. And then now he's like, Tyreek Hill has to leave, bro. Tyreek Hill has to get the fuck out of there.
Yeah, say that, bro. Saying this shit off the dome and not looking at like the screen with the quarterbacks on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So we got Dak didn't deserve it. Trevor Lawrence didn't deserve it. Tua don't deserve it. And what do we say? Jordan Love
didn't deserve it.
Jordan Love, damn, top 4 contracts didn't deserve it.
So you got those 5 quarterbacks I named. How many championship games do you think they've been to? All 5 of them?
None.
1. Jared Goff. 1.
Oh yeah.
Brock Purdy's been to 2 and a Super Bowl.
Wait, I thought you said Goff deserved it.
He did deserve it. No, yeah. I'm saying out of all 5 I named.
Oh, right.
How many have been to a conference championship? And it's 1. Jared Goff. Brock Purdy's been to 2 championships and a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
I know he was hurt last year, and playing on injury. I mean, that sucks. But he still played. The 49ers just collapsed altogether with CMC.
Yeah.
Everybody, the whole defense, like everybody just completely shit the bed after their Super Bowl loss to the Chiefs last year.
Right.
Yeah.
I still think Brock Purdy deserves a better contract.
Yeah.
I mean, it sucks to say this, a better contract than Trevor, Tua, and Dak. Jordan Love, he's still in that questionable area. So if they were to give Brock Purdy the Jordan Love contract, I'd be okay with it. And I believe that was 53 mil. I'd be okay with Brock Purdy getting 53 mil. If all these other quarterbacks are getting paid so damn high,
55.
Brock Purdy deserves something.
I think like Tim said, 55. Put him over Jordan Love. Give him that little edge.
So if he gets 55, he's on Dak Prescott. Well, not Dak Prescott. He's on Trevor Lawrence payroll.
But like the only question I have, like when Purdy don't got no weapons, we kind of seen how it was.
Yeah.
It was like mediocre. It wasn't the same Brock Purdy with all weapons there. It was not.
So we all know we're not going to get. It's rare to see a Pat Mahomes, Lamar Jackson, and Josh Allen in the league. Like all three, we said it last week. They're the three elites. They're the top three in the league. It's not changing anytime soon. Those are the guys.
Yeah.
And they got worse contracts than Dak Prescott, Trevor Lawrence. But they actually compete to win. These guys don't.
Yeah.
Brock Purdy does. I mean, he didn't have weapons last year. The whole team fell apart. He is in his final rookie contract year, so they don't have to pay him in this offseason. But it's a given that he's getting paid.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I did see a scenario where in 2026 and 2027, they could franchise tag him both times, but that's also he'd be making 50-something mil a year.
Yeah.
Because I think you get the top of the line franchise tag.
Okay.
Brock Purdy is down with quarterbacks if I say these quarterback names, I don't even think y'all know them. That's how far down on the contract list he is. Sean Clifford has a.
Sean Clifford doesn't even play in the NFL anymore.
Sam Hart.
I think he was drafted or picked up by the Packers and they cut him.
Sam Howell got a better contract than him.
Oh, Matt's probably fucking cheering right now.
That's my boy Sammy.
Milton, Tyler Huntley.
Yeah, Hunt's got a Pro Bowl appearance.
Huntley's better than Tua.
No.
Clip that. What?
They're on the same team.
Then Huntley's not the starter.
Lost your mind. Are you serious? Are you being so serious saying that or what?
I got my troll hat on right now.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Yeah, there's at least 40, 30 quarterbacks that are getting paid that shouldn't be getting paid more than Brock Purdy.
And that's because Brock Purdy was a 6th-round pick?
Yep.
Yeah.
Damn.
Oh, no, he wasn't. He was the last pick of the draft.
He was the last pick of the draft.
Been to 2 conference championship games and a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
I mean, if he's a system quarterback, it's a pretty good damn system.
Yeah. I mean, hey, he's been in MVP conversations.
Yeah,
but if he's a system quarterback, like everybody's saying, why did Trey Lance fail? Why did Trey Lance fail? He's better than Brock Purdy talent-wise. Why did he fail?
Yeah.
Trey Lance is better than a lot of quarterbacks talent-wise because he can do it all. Why did he fail? Why did Sam Darnold, why didn't he get the starting position in the 49ers?
Yeah.
Who's another quarterback for the Niners? Jimmy G.
Yeah.
Brock Purdy's better than Jimmy G.
Easily. Yeah.
There's some talent. It can be a system, but there is some talent to Brock Purdy. I believe the year he went to the Super Bowl, he had the most air yards, per average. So he was fucking slinging it. He was launching the rock. And like you said earlier, Tim, he has the weapons. We didn't see the weapons last year, and we also didn't see Purdy on the field that much last year either. Right. So I think if the 49ers are smart and they don't want to spend any money, obviously they're still working on if Debo's staying or leaving. CMC's not starting this season in the beginning. He probably won't see the field till like week 8.
Yeah.
George Kittle's the only guy who's promised. And they got Ricky Pearsall. Brandon Ayuk is fucking garbage. He sucks. He's not a good wide receiver. Yeah, I say take a chance on his last rookie year. Then you decide.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely
get everybody in, get everybody healthy. If you want week 8, CMC's first game back, you can start from there. See what they do.
Yeah. No, I agree. Just sucks. Sure. Yeah. That's just not like dealing with all them injuries on that offense is holding him back because, I mean, them 49ers, I mean, they were wrecking shit for a while throughout the league.
For years.
Yeah.
They were like the best team for years that couldn't get over the Chiefs.
Yeah, they just couldn't get over that hump. And now all of a sudden it's just like they got hit with that injury bug and just dropped.
Yeah, it's insane. But yeah, that's the contract talks that I wanted to bring up today. I mean, looking at all these contracts kind of makes me sick.
Yeah.
Crazy.
A lot of undeserving money.
Yeah, and we say it every year, and the cap keeps going up, so that means the price keeps going up.
Yeah.
And Pat Mahomes, Lamar Jackson, and Josh Allen are not being paid what they're worth, according to these numbers.
Yeah. But, I mean, I still want Lamar to restructure so we can save some money, go get some big names that we could use.
Yeah.
And I would
love for that to happen.
Yeah.
So, talk about big names. Let's go to NFL trade rumors. Cooper Kupp.
Oh, yeah, that boy Cooper.
Ravens trade away. I'll go first. Ravens trade away Odafe Oweh and a 5th-round pick for Cooper Kupp. Who says no?
That's too much.
Why? Odafe hasn't been shit.
He was a double-digit sack guy.
He's the worst double-digit sack guy I've ever seen in my life.
Shut up. Are you serious?
Nah, I'm dead ass.
I don't think Kupp's gonna. I don't think he'd be a good fit.
He's old. He's an old wide receiver in the NFL. Bring him in.
Yeah, but
Ravens are going to do it anyway, whether it's now or later.
Yeah. But I feel like we have too many people that play the same role as him already. We get enough guys that
2 wide receivers.
We've been bringing in all of our 3rd and 4th wide receivers off the bench who are running the slant routes.
Yeah, but who are you taking, them or Cooper?
Cooper. But at the same time, why go out and spend the money when you got the young guys who are faster?
I don't think Cooper Kupp's going to be expensive. I really don't.
He probably won't be expensive. But still, there's no point of going out and spending that money on that when we could use it to beef the defense up.
I mean, I would like to beef the defense up, but I'm just stating a trade scenario that is possible, and I don't see Odafe Oweh being a Raven.
True.
Like, it's either he's going to finish his rookie contract up or he's gone.
Yeah.
Might as well just trade him while he's like still in contract. And he just came off of a double-digit sack season that nobody gave a fuck about because it didn't mean shit. So trade him.
Yeah.
If for teams who read stat lines and stat lines only, like the Miami Dolphins, trade them.
Facts.
Get something for him.
Go ahead.
Oh, okay. With Cooper Kupp, shit. Honestly, a good landing spot for Cooper Kupp would be the Commanders.
I can see that just because all they have is Terry and Zach Ertz, and that's it.
Yeah, and Zach Ertz, like, he only got a year left.
I don't know. We say that every year, and then he fucking falls out.
But, like, the Commanders got a lot of depth, and Cooper Kupp, like you said, is going for cheap. So, I don't know. I think Washington could be a good spot for him. I don't really got no exact trade proposal that the Commanders could send to him.
Are you still on that sports contract for the NFL site?
No, I can be.
I was gonna say pull up Cooper Kupp's contract because I know it's not up. I want to say it's the final year of his contract, but I want to know what he is promised. I think it's like 17.5 mil, but that can always be reworked.
Yeah.
Cooper Kupp. He's 32. He got 26 a year.
All right, so I'm about 10 off.
80 million.
How much?
80 mil, 26 a year.
Does it say what he's going to be making this year if he stays with the Rams?
Yeah, that's what he would be. That's what he would be getting. He's a 2027 undrafted free agent.
So he has 2 years left.
Yeah, 2 years left.
And that contract can always be reworked.
Yeah, facts.
And I see Cooper wanting. I mean, obviously he's on his decline. We've seen that.
But the Commanders could definitely take the cap.
But yeah, they could take the cap, and he wants to play for a contender.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Why not the Commanders?
Yeah, why not? And also, like what I was like another team. Sorry, I'm gonna say 2 other teams that Cooper Kupp could go to. Another young team could be the Broncos with Bo Nix. They need another weapon.
Yeah, because I don't like Cortland Sutton has finally came into his own with a quarterback.
Yeah, because
I think Bo needs more.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. And I think Sutton, like Cooper Kupp, would compliment Sutton a lot.
Yeah.
Just would be.
No, I can see that. It'd be tough. But the thing is with the Broncos, I think they have one of the worst cap rooms in the NFL.
Really?
Don't quote me on that because I saw them in. It was either top 5 best or top 5 worst, but I'm pretty sure they were in the worst.
I got you. No, yeah, for Kupp, I got 2 teams that I would like to see him go to. One, I've said before in past pods, the Chargers. Mm-hmm. I think he'd be a good fit with the Chargers.
Yeah.
Also, I think he'd be a good fit with the Texans. Texans lose Tank Dell next season with him being injured.
Oh, they actually have the top 5. That's top 5 cap room. So it's 40. They have 41 mil to play with.
Oh, so they got money to play with.
So they could take Kupp, take his contract, and Sean Payton can work his magic.
Yeah, no, that'd be nice. But yeah, no. Did you hear what I said though, Dave? Texans. Cooper Kupp with the Texans.
Nah.
Yes.
That ain't happening.
Tank Dell is out all next season with injury.
Yeah.
He takes Tank Dell's role.
Mm-hmm.
Veteran guy. You got Diggs there, another vet.
Diggs ain't there. Diggs is free agent.
I think he goes back. And if not,
I don't know, dude. I don't know where the fuck Diggs goes. He's like Jimmy Butler.
Yeah, 100%. But even if so, all right, you lose Diggs. You bring Cooper Kupp
If they
in.
lose Diggs, I can see Kupp going there. And I can see Kupp being the number one, like with Nika, like 1A, 1B kind of situation. Like he was with Puka.
Yeah. He'd be a great role model for Tank Dell to mold his game after.
Mm-hmm.
I think that would help. And, I mean, but I was sitting there trying to research and stuff. They could get him for maybe a 4th rounder or maybe something else.
Mm-hmm.
Texans already got a 4th round pick. I think it lines up where if the Rams give 4th round pick, they get back-to-back. The Rams would have 2 4th round back-to-back picks. That'd be pretty nice to have.
True.
Yeah, but I said before, I like him with the Chargers. I think he'd be nice over there with the Chargers. Him and Ladd would be.
I'm gonna say one more team besides the Broncos. Broncos got 41 million in cap space. Commanders have 82 million in cap space, and the last team I think Cooper Kupp would be a good fit at would be on the Patriots. Patriots have 128 million in cap space. They're gonna grab Travis Hunter, Cooper Kupp, Hunter Henry with Drake May or Joe Milton throwing the rock. Who says no?
Yeah, it'd be solid. David says no.
I just don't. The Patriots are just so ass.
They got Mike Rabel back.
They got Mike Vrabel. They got the cap space. They can make it. The Patriots are probably the most likely team to do a complete turnaround next season and like compete against the Bills and fight for the division.
Yeah.
Like, and I mean by complete turnaround, I mean cutting half the roster and bringing in new people like the Commanders did and the Texans did. They got a new head coach that took the Titans to the playoffs multiple seasons. He's been to an AFC Championship game.
Mm-hmm.
I think they could do that. If I was like a betting man to say that the Patriots were going to be the next like turnaround team, I'd throw my money on it. Cooper Kupp going there is probably a good fit.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Especially since he'll be the number one.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of Travis Hunter, he's going in as a DB.
Really?
Not a wide receiver. The reason that a couple scouts met with him and they were talking about it. I think it was on the Pat McAfee show. That there's too many wide receivers in the league. It's harder to play DB in the league, and Travis Hunter's a great DB.
Yeah.
If he wants to be a wide receiver, he can. It's just there's so many of them. It's easier to be a wide receiver than it is a corner. Right. Corner is one of the hardest positions to play in the NFL.
Yeah.
I think if Travis can get it down as a DB in the NFL, he's probably going to be like Deion Sanders, all-time great caliber.
Right.
He'll be a dog.
I agree. Honestly, I don't know if this is like a hot take or anything, but I think Travis Hunter is a better DB than wide receiver.
Yeah, I do too.
His like he's a great wide receiver. I think that's what makes him a better DB.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
His breaks on the ball, like if you watch like any of the Colorado games, like the picks, his pass breakups, like he's got crazy athleticism.
I think it's also, since he does play both sides, he's good at reading the quarterback. That's like the number one thing you got to be. He's great at reading the quarterback. He always keeps his eye on the ball. Follows the receivers on all their routes. Like he's always there.
Yeah, and it benefits him also being a wide receiver is he gets a pick. Now you're like, this could be a touchdown. It don't matter where he's at on the field. He's got the speed, the agility. I mean, he automatically catches that ball and it turns into all.
We've seen players like this come into the league. We've seen Jabril Peppers. We've seen Justin Simmons.
Yeah.
But Travis Hunter's just a different breed. He's more equivalent to Deion Sanders than he is to the other two, and I think that's what's going to give him the edge.
Yeah.
So
I'm excited to see him in the league.
I want to see him play both ways, though. Like I think
he'll play both ways.
Yeah, I think he'll play.
Deion did.
What do you think? What do you think? Like his going to be then?
What was that?
Like, say he goes to the Patriots, which I think he's going to go to. I think he's going to go to the Patriots regardless, if it's a DB or wide receiver. And plus, like, as a team, if he's on the board, like any team that doesn't need a quarterback, which the Patriots
go for the next best available player, and that's Travis Hunter.
Right, and like they already have a great DB and what's his face,
Gonzo.
Yes, but you get another DB, and then you also get a great wide receiver within that player, so it's like a no-brainer, honestly.
Yeah. Now, do we see Travis Hunter play wide receiver in every game? Probably not.
No, I think his.
Do we see him play in, like, if they actually need him? Yes. If it's like a shootout, yes, you're going to see Travis Hunter on both sides of the ball.
Yeah.
If they don't need him at wide receiver, and they went like all the losing games. So say they lose about 9 games next year, you'll see Travis Hunter starting in all 9 of those games.
Right. Travis Hunter is. You think Travis Hunter is probably one of the most interesting prospects in NFL history?
Yeah.
Like, he has to be within the last decade, for sure.
Honestly, since Deion. I mean, Deion Sanders was the first player our generation seen come in and be that fucking guy that can play both sides of the ball. And the teams he was on were not scared to put him on both sides of the ball because he could keep up with both ends of the ball. Like a whole hour of playing football, he could be on the field the entire time.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that's something Travis Hunter can do.
Yeah.
That's hard, man.
Now, him being as small as he is, I mean, we've seen every rookie they gain about 15 to 20 pounds, so I don't see that being a problem. The game is college pace is quick, but I feel like on a different level, the NFL is quicker.
Yeah.
Like,
Right.
and it's harder to play.
Oh, yeah.
The rules are different. But I don't see Travis Hunter having a problem adjusting.
No, I think he'll adjust fine.
Yeah, he'll be good.
So that's on the Travis Hunter talk. What do we think Myles Garrett's going?
Yeah. Myles Garrett.
Commanders.
I think he looks real good in purple.
I think he does too. But
I would love that, but I don't see it happening.
yeah.
He did say he'd like to play with Jaden Daniels. That was his pick.
Yep.
And Washington, they have the cap. They can eat up the contract. They can give up the picks.
Yeah, I'd give up a first rounder.
No,
You're crazy.
You can't. You can't give up a first. Not for old Myles Garrett. No.
Honestly, the only realistic
They got a whole young team. What more do they need to draft right now this season or this upcoming season?
Nothing really, but
like for teams that can take the cap hit.
Yeah.
Only realistic teams that I can see Myles Garrett going to are the Commanders. Like, and I'm taking in mind like contenders. So Commanders. I want to say Chargers, but no.
I don't see.
They're about to give up Joey Bosa. They could get him. They could get him out.
Are the Bengals? What are they doing with Trey Henderson? I know he's up
signing
for
him. I mean, his contract's up. They're gonna have to extend him, but I see them signing him.
Right. So that's probably not it. Ravens don't got a lot of cap, but we'll do something to make it work.
They always do something. If they really want a player, they make it work.
And
they were even talking about having Odell come in, and Odell, this was a rumor, so I don't know how much of it is true, but he wasn't even like they were going to pay him later. He'd play the whole year. He'd get paid later for bringing Odell back in.
Right. I don't know. Honestly, the only teams that, I can see them going to it. Like, Bills next year are in negative cap.
Yeah, they are. I think the Bills are going to be on a downward spiral.
Yeah, like, Chiefs got $7 million cap.
They always seem to. They play with no bodies and make it work. It's
Right.
insane.
Honestly. Yeah, maybe not even the Broncos. It's slim pickings for Myles Garrett destinations. I'm going to say Commanders, Ravens, and I'm going to say Bears.
I did see a scenario where he does go to the Bears. And if the Bears do that, it's going to bite them in the ass. Because they're going to have to pay that contract. They're not going to get help for Caleb Williams. They're not going to build on their offensive line. They're not going to give them a running back. They need a running back. They need an offensive line. They don't need any help on the fucking defense. They have a top 5 defense, arguably, all year.
Right.
They just can't get it done on the offense.
Yeah. They need to beef up that offensive line. Caleb Williams was the most sacked quarterback this season.
Yeah. And the thing is, watching all the Bears games I watched last year, he has great pocket presence. Like he knew when to get out. It's just they caught him. They don't give him protection. And it's not like he can lean on the run game because DeAndre Swift? He fucking sucks.
Look, top 3 quarterbacks that got sacked. Caleb Williams with 68 times he got sacked. Then second, it goes from 68 to CJ Stroud at 52.
Yeah.
And then Geno Smith 50. Damn. That's bad.
Yeah, it does get bad. I could see Seattle picking up Myles Garrett.
Seattle?
Yeah. I don't see Seattle being a contender that he wants to go to.
In the NFC?
He's a negative. Then the Seahawks are a negative cap.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
Saints, Browns, Bills, Seattle, and the Falcons are in negative cap.
Yeah, none of them are picking up Garrett. It's not going to work.
Yeah, can't. Like, he's too expensive.
Unless he decides to take that pay cut to go get a championship.
Yeah, but with Seattle,
Not with Seattle. I'm just saying, like in general, for any team, he might just be
Yeah,
like,
but he wants to go to a contender. So you're saying like for the Bills?
yeah, like if he was just like, look, you can only pay me this amount, whatever. I want a championship so I can retire.
Yeah, but if he was
I'm
smart, he
not
wouldn't
taking
go
a
to
pay
the
cut to
Bills.
go to the Bills.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't go to the Bills either.
Fuck
I don't. Just put on purple, bro.
It's
Yeah.
only right. Honestly,
Just put on some
only
purple.
right. I mean, them are the Commanders. Just go to a team in Maryland, and I'll be cool. Go to a team in Maryland, Miles, and I'll be cool. Honestly, I prefer you stay in the North, and where's my jerseys at? And rock some purple, but
Absolutely.
go to Landover and wear some red and yellow. I'll be cool with that.
Miles Garrett.
Bengals and Steelers.
If Miles Garrett comes to the North, well, he's in the North, but if he comes to the Ravens, Baltimore, the Kings of the North, I think that's the final piece. I think that's like the final like stone in the gauntlet.
I don't know. I fucking hope I can't take it no more, man.
Yeah.
Like
we need like a legit game changer on that line. Like Matabike, he's great, but he can only do so much at the nose.
Yeah.
Like we need.
Well, they got Travis Jones. He's pretty good.
Yeah. Well, yeah, like, but is he like changing the game? Like he's a great run stopper.
Well, he kind of, so we drafted Travis Jones a couple years ago, and he kind of fills in. We know Matabike had his breakout year last year.
Yeah.
So he's kind of like coming up on that. Like I can see a Travis Jones breakout year this year because he's been sitting behind. I think he was splitting with Brent Urban, and then he was sitting behind Michael Pierce.
Which Pierce is.
If Pierce is out the door,
yeah,
right.
Then I say Travis Jones, you're up, or we bring back Calais Campbell. I'm fine with that.
I'm not.
That big boy, you're not fine with having that big motherfucker at the line?
Yeah, I'm not either.
He's too old, bro.
Big as shit.
Yeah, but he's old.
He's like a stiff giant.
I don't know, dog.
I'd rather get a young guy.
That's Calais Campbell.
Like, you're talking like he's on the Jags and shit still.
He was better on the Ravens.
And he's gone.
But like he
play? He plays for Atlanta right now. Or no, he's a free agent.
You don't even know who he plays for.
He played for Atlanta last year.
We got Van Noy. He fills our old head spot on that Ravens line.
We can only have one old head. Van Noy.
Getting a Van Noy jersey.
Yeah, that's the same thing. I'm about to get one just because my man has been doing his thing.
Imagine Van Noy and Myles Garrett on that line.
That'd be fire.
And then we ship Odafe off.
That's cool.
And then we ship Ojabo off because he hasn't done shit either.
Yeah, both of them haven't done nothing.
Ojabo in a package. I don't give a fuck. Send him. That was
lay them off at this point. I don't even care. You can just lay them off. Like, hey,
away, Malik Harrison,
like
and a fifth rounder for Myles Garrett. Who says no?
What else? What does that leave us at middle linebacker?
Trenton Simpson and Roquan and Chris Board.
Yeah.
Chris Board. Which we all talked about that. We like Board more than Malik Harrison.
Yeah, so I mean, Tim, I do like that. I like that.
But
I'm gonna call EDC tomorrow.
It's just hard because it's a rival.
I know. I don't like
it's just so hard. It's not that we don't want to trade. Like we don't not want to trade with the Browns. It's that the Browns don't want to trade with us.
Right. Facts.
Especially giving us Myles Garrett.
Yeah, and then just give us the whole team like you did in '96.
Myles Garrett just wants to go up against Rosengartner in practice now. He don't want to go against him 2 times a year.
Bro, Rosengartner surprised me, and guess what? He's about to take the left tackle home.
Honestly, I was happy as fuck.
Or pick up homie from fucking Texas. There's a left tackle from Texas. He's in the draft. He's supposed to go in the first round.
Yo, did you see Zach Martin retired?
Yep.
Crazy. He's a GOAT.
49ers lineman retired too.
Who?
That whoever their oldest dude was. I think it was the left tackle.
Mhm.
All right, we got another free agent. Is that all good for Myles Garrett?
Oh yeah, I'm good with Myles Garrett. That's it.
Who was
I
the
got
last?
one.
Yeah,
I got
Who you
one.
got?
So we've been trying to figure out where Sam Darnold could go.
Yeah, there's a lot of spots.
Let him go to the Titans. Let him go to the Titans.
You know,
Will Levis is garbage.
Yeah, he sucks.
Let him go to the Titans. Titans already got the number 1 pick.
Yeah.
If they don't believe in any of the QBs in the draft, you can
Which is
still
hard to
rely on Sam Darnold, or they could draft one and let them sit under Sam Darnold and then take the spot.
Are you telling them to trade the number 1 pick for Sam Darnold?
No. Sam Darnold's a free agent. They can just go get him.
Oh yeah, he is a free agent. Yeah.
They can just go get him. So that's what I'm saying. They can either you start Sam Darnold, bench Will Levis, because that dude is just a walking meme. Or you let Will Levis go, draft a QB if you like one of the QBs, let them either sit behind Sam Darnold or fight for the position. Or if you're gonna keep Levis and Sam Darnold, use that first rounder to go get another piece on that offense that you need. They need some. Will Levis ain't it, and they need to get some pieces on that O-line. So, I mean, if you can at least go get a QB who just had a great year, and they'll probably still get Sam Darnold for pretty cheap.
I don't know, dude.
I don't see one season. I don't see him going for crazy.
He probably gets 40 at the most. He gets 40 a year. Yeah, MVP season. He can't not pay.
Yeah, but he's still only one. They can bring that up though and be like, "Well,
like
it was only
Sam Darnold's controlling the fucking contracts right now."
Which is
you got Raiders, you got Titans, you got
Yeah.
Jets, Giants.
Yeah. Or another person that could go there instead of Sam Darnold. Bring in Derek Carr.
Fuck no.
He's garbage. Put him over Will Levis.
Oh, I
Put him over Will Levis.
No, that's like fucking. That's like replacing ass with cheeks.
But Will Levis is probably the worst starting QB in the league. Starting, not back. Worst starting QB in the league has got to be Will Levis.
Low-key, though, I don't know. I think the Titans, they'd be dumb to not take Cam Ward or Shedeur Sanders with the first round.
Cam Ward and Shedeur are both dogs. I was just watching highlights of both of them over the last 2 years of their college careers. And Jesus Christ, Cam Ward reminds me so much of like a Cam Newton, Lamar Jackson fucking mix. Yeah. Just because he runs like Cam and then fights in every game like Lamar.
He's raw.
Like he's fucking insane. And Shedeur, I think Shedeur is probably the most NFL ready. He's already in that Deion Sanders fucking system.
Yeah.
Like he's ready to fucking ball on an NFL team. He's a pocket passer that every NFL team likes to see. He's accurate as hell. You just need to get a good line in front of him.
Yeah.
Honestly, yeah, I think Cam Ward goes like who's more polished? I would say Shedeur, but Cam Ward.
If Cam Ward goes to the Titans, you're going to see a new era in Tennessee.
Yeah, it's good. He's got more raw talent and more zip on the ball. He throws the ball with way more power than Shedeur.
You'll probably see like another Cam Newton.
And like
that type of stuff.
Shedeur is definitely more of a pocket passer, not much of a runner. Cam Ward can do more.
Cam Ward has a fucking arm though. Like he can launch that rock.
He can extend plays, make them happen, can get out the pocket if need be, and he's got a cannon for an arm. Shedeur, he's more of like a pocket passer.
Mm-hmm.
He can.
Shedeur reminds me, if I had to do like an NFL comparison of quarterbacks, like right now to the quarterbacks that are coming in, I'd say Shedeur is probably like I don't want to say Joe Burrow because Joe Burrow's better, obviously, but he's kind of like in that style. Like that's his NFL comparison, but he's not Joe Burrow.
I would say Shador reminds me of a younger Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, or C.J. Stroud. That's a perfect comparison.
Yeah,
C.J. Stroud's a perfect comparison to Shador.
Yeah, thanks. Because C.J. Stroud don't get out. I mean, like he can get out the pocket, but
but he don't run. You're not going to expect him to run. He's a pocket passer. He's not a runner.
Exactly. For sure.
Cam Ward, more like Justin Herbert. I see him like Justin Herbert. He's not going to run as much. Like, I know I said Cam Newton. Like he reminds me of that style quarterback too, but he's not going to run as much as Cam.
I'm saying Herbert gets out there.
Herbert runs. Herbert can run.
Yeah, fact.
So he reminds me of a Justin Herbert pretty much, and they both have cannons for arms.
Yeah. No, definitely, 100%.
But Sam Darnold, shit.
I got him going to the Raiders, dude. It's pretty much a new city still that a team is in.
Top 3 in cap.
They're rebranding still.
Yeah.
They bring in Sam Darnold. They pay him. He repeats the same statistical years last year. And Jacoby Myers and Brock Bowers aren't bad weapons.
Right.
Yeah.
Like Jacoby Myers is a starter in the NFL.
Yeah.
And then they don't have a running back, so they got to get a running back.
Yeah,
this is their chance to get Gennady?
Ashton.
Yeah, or they can get the kid from UNC.
Nah, get the guy from Arizona. McMillan. He's nice.
I think those are the top 3 running backs going into the draft. Come on, Cat, what are you doing?
Nah, Tatarioli McMillan, or I'm sorry if I'm butchering his name, but I've been paying attention all season to him from Arizona wide receiver. He is a dog and a guy to watch this draft.
I was going to say, I have no idea who you're talking about now.
Look, after the pod, do your research on McMillan. He is hard. He's going to be a top 10 pick in the draft, mark my words.
Okay.
This is coming from the guy who said top 10.
Yeah, I was going to say, he's getting up to 15 and 20.
Do your homework. Anybody watching the pod right now, if they watch college, they know McMillan from Arizona, wide receiver. He's raw.
So we got Sam Darnold Raiders. We got Sam Darnold Titans.
And I'm going to say Sam Darnold Giants because they don't get a quarterback in the draft.
Yeah, they're idiots.
If he goes to the Giants, his career will be over. Sam Darnold does not survive in New York.
You don't think?
No. Not in the Daboll system. He fucking sucks as a head coach when it comes to quarterbacks.
Hey, it'd be nice for him to throw to Neighbors, though.
That connection would be good. I like Malik Neighbors a lot. And I like
Me
Tracy,
too.
the running back.
Yeah.
He's pretty good.
Or the Rams grab Sam Darnold with like a little situation.
I saw that. And then Matthew Stafford gets traded somewhere.
Exactly. Or he just like
I think the destination I saw was the Jets.
Sits under Stafford until Stafford does what Stafford does and gets injured. So Sam Darnold can come in.
Yeah.
Baker going to the Rams, bro, saved his career.
It did. After playing one game, and I think he won in overtime.
Right.
Yeah.
But, yeah, Giants, Raiders, and Rams. Those would be cool for Sam Darnold to land. And Titans.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But with the number 1 pick, I think you got to go quarterback.
They should,
at least in this draft. If they're dumb, then by all means, they deserve whatever comes to them.
Yeah, I don't know.
If they don't go quarterback, then they got to get Travis Hunter, right?
You would think.
That's the only reason.
Titans.
That's some Titan shit to do.
Watch that happen.
Or they trade the first pick.
I'd shit.
To
That's
the Ravens.
what to do.
So the Ravens get Travis Hunter.
That'd
That'd
be,
be some
We don't live
shit,
in a
wouldn't
fairy
it?
tale.
yeah, that's a fairy
If
tale.
EDC makes that trade, he's the greatest GM of all time.
Bro, if he made that trade, he should be our mayor.
If he makes that trade and he like trades like a 5th round pick for their first round, let's go. He
EDC
just
for
somehow
president.
works it.
Yeah, EDC for president.
Right.
But
All right. You got anything else?
no, that's it. Let's play a little game though.
Oh
We're
shit.
gonna go with King of the Hill.
David and his games. Here we go.
King of the Hill, defensive back edition. We're going from starters right now to all time. All right.
Okay.
First 2 names up. Charles Woodson and Ty Law.
Woodson.
Fuck. I'm going Ty Law.
Ty Law, I'll be the tiebreaker. I gotta go with Charles Woodson.
All right.
Yeah. I'm going
Charles Woodson or Richard Sherman?
Sherman. Oh my God, Sherman was a dame with the Legion of Boom.
Sherman.
Sherman? Everybody Sherman. Richard Sherman or Rondé Barber?
Rondé Barber, just because his play style was dirty.
I still want to go Richard Sherman. Oh my God, that man was on a crazy run in Seattle. Who you going with, David?
I gotta go. I'm gonna give Rondé his flowers. I go Rondé Barber. Richard Sherman is my favorite corner I've ever watched in the NFL. But I'm
He
gonna
was
go Rondé
so
Barber.
exciting.
Rondé Barber or Pat Surtain the second.
Pat Surtain.
Yeah. Surtain's is a
Yeah,
dog.
I go PS2. All right, PS2 or Champ Bailey?
Champ Bailey. Champ Bailey was my idol.
Yeah,
He was
Bailey.
my
God,
idol
Bailey.
as a kid.
Champ Bailey or Darrell Revis?
Revis.
Davis Island.
Don't go on that island, Guido.
I know, but Champ Bailey, I hold that man close to my heart. That was my idol as a child.
Yeah, we got a lot of tiebreakers, David. What's up?
I wanted to be champ so bad when I was a kid.
So Champ and Darrell.
I don't want to be in this. I don't want to have to decide between the two.
Go to Revis Island.
If I'm the tiebreaker, I'm going Champ Bailey.
Oh,
I'm
God.
going Champ Bailey.
Darrell
Champ
might
Bailey?
be better, but Champ is my
Yeah.
guy.
Champ Bailey or Patrick Peterson? This is
Bailey.
not hard. This is
Champ
not a
Bailey.
hard one.
Give me
Pat
Champ.
Did you say Pat Pete?
Yeah.
I'm tiebreaker. I'm gonna fix that for you. It's Champ Bailey. Champ Bailey or Aqib Talib?
Champ Bailey.
Yeah.
Champ Bailey.
Honestly, that's an easier pick than Pat.
That was an easy pick. But this is what's gonna hit. Champ Bailey or Deion Sanders?
Dion.
It's Dion.
Prime
I
time. I knew it.
It is, but I don't want
knew
to.
it. I knew Deion was gonna win this.
Is that it?
Yeah, that's it. So Deion is the king of the hill. What I really wanted to do, I wanted to include like safeties because I got Rondé Barber in there. He played both,
Yeah.
and I was like, damn, because then I'd be throwing in Ed Reed, Bob Sanders,
Yeah, then it would be
Rod Woodson. Like I'd be including so many Hall of Famers and shit, and then you got to go with cornerback and safety, and like it's just hard to like really pick.
Right.
Yeah.
So I just went more of the tone of straight corners.
No, that was
That
a good
was a
one.
good one.
But that's all I got.
I need to go buy me a Champ jersey. I need one that fits me now. Yeah, that was
You're gonna get a skins one.
Remember, it was the era of everybody
No, I'm
wearing.
gonna get the
The Broncos.
yeah.
Remember, it was the era of everybody.
Pretty sure he was a skin too.
Champ Bailey, Larry Fitzgerald, the Tony Romos. Like
Yeah.
those were the top hottest jerseys.
Mm-hmm.
Romo, the Fitz, and the Champ Bailey.
Yeah.
That was crazy. But
You got another one for us?
Else for fun?
No, that's it. That's all I got for y'all. Just
Nice.
one.
All right, hey, Tim.
Nice.
Next pod, Tim. You got to come up with a king of the hill.
Oh yeah, yeah, that'd be sweet. I'm gonna do tight ends.
Okay, I like that.
Yeah, that's for next pod. We'll do a Sunday, right? Or you want to? Hold on.
We could save those. Hey, we could save those for Thursday pods. Thursday pods, king of the hill.
Yeah. We
Or,
can
I mean, it would be cool with everybody too. I like everybody there. We'll do a Sunday. I'll do a Sunday, and then Guido, you got the next one on Thursday.
All right, Thursday. I'm gonna go running backs.
Mm.
We ain't done running backs yet.
I was gonna pick quarterbacks instead of corners, but quarterbacks are like they're really fucking easy.
Yeah.
Like it's kind of like you already know the top 5 all time or top 10 all time, really.
Yeah.
Like if I say Johnny Unitas and Dan Marino, who are you picking?
Yeah, I got you.
If
And I feel like it's easier too if you do like running back. When you argue QBs, a lot more goes into it.
Yeah, it
Not
does,
just stats,
but
it's then accolades that go along. Where if you're arguing just running backs, it's more of just like head-to-head.
and quarterbacks have a longer longevity. So it's like these quarterbacks have been quarterbacks for like 15 years, whether these running backs have been 5 to 8.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then corners are like 5 to 8 too, besides, Champ Bailey, Darrell Revis,
And also,
Dion.
it was a different game 20 years ago than what it is today. So
It was.
I feel
Why
like.
do you think I only got one player from today's game on that? And it's PS2, the defensive player of the year.
Yeah.
Like if I put Sauce Gardner on that list, he's not surviving. If I put anybody else, Marlon Humphrey, Jair Alexander, they're not surviving this list.
Right. Yep.
Like I was talking to my helper, not yesterday. Yeah, it was yesterday. We were on our way home, and I stopped by Pop's card shop. Shout out to Pop's in Essex, great shop. Lots of cards. They just got their football tops in. So
Nice.
if you want football tops, because no other store has them right now, go to Pop's in Essex. But anyway, I went there. I got a pack of cards, and I pulled an Ed Reed, which you guys know. I don't give a shit about the value of cards and shit like that. Like I got a patch, CJ Stroud patch. I got a really nice Derek Carr card, but I hate Derek Carr, so I don't know why I have it.
Yeah.
But I pulled an Ed Reed. I was like, damn, I don't have an Ed Reed yet. I was like, this is fucking awesome. Like I got Ed Reed. I was excited to have a normal Ed Reed card.
Yeah.
And then he was like, who's Ed Reed?
I would have backhanded him.
And I'm like, this is the greatest safety of all time, like history
Yeah.
of the NFL.
And he was here in Baltimore. Like,
And he played for the Ravens, and you don't know who Ed Reed is. He doesn't watch football like that. So I was like, okay, I mean, but still it's Ed Reed.
I would have.
Everybody knows who Ed Reed is. Everybody knows who Ray Lewis is. People know who Joe Flacco is. You know who Ed Reed is.
Yeah.
But I was like, if I put Ed Reed on this list, he's killing everybody.
Yeah. I do like hearing the debate of Ravens and Steelers fans where it's Palomalu versus Ed Reed, even though they played slightly different safety positions.
Bro, Palomalu's not even the greatest safety to ever be on the Steelers. It's fucking Rod Woodson.
But like when the arguments happen, I'm like, bro, Ed Reed is the
Yeah,
greatest.
you're right, David. But Palomalu was like
Palomalu was nasty.
He was one of them.
He was nasty, but he's not holding Ed Reed's jockstrap.
Ed Reed was nasty.
Bro, when I hear people talk about the greatest safeties of all time, top 3, I never hear Palomalu. I hear Ed Reed, I hear Ronnie Lott, and I hear Rod Woodson. Those are the 3 I hear. I do not hear Palomalu on that list.
Yeah.
Ever.
Hey, Palomalu was nice.
When
no,
Tom
he was
Brady
nice. I fucking hated him. On field goals, he'd jump over the entire fucking line.
He was great. I hated him. He was great. I hated him.
Absolutely. No, yeah. When you got Tom Brady and Belichick going, and even Peyton Manning going every play, look down at their wristband. It says, "Look for 20."
Yeah,
that's saying something. When you have to game plan your whole performance against one player, and still
you got
he gets 6-6.
You have the greatest quarterback of all time, arguably both of the greatest. You got Peyton Manning might not be the greatest quarterback of all time, but he is the best defensive reader of all time.
Right.
He's the sheriff for a reason.
Yeah, he's
Bro,
highly respected.
I'm thinking about something. Myles Garrett is the missing piece. Listen, when Ravens had their defense, it was Ed Reed that had their great safety. Ray Lewis had their great linebacker. Earl Suggs was that great fucking D lineman. Myles Garrett needs to be there. Myles Garrett, Roquan Smith, K. Ham. Super Bowl next year if that shit happens. I'm calling it.
You know what's crazy to think about?
We need to have that.
You got Ray Lewis, Terrell Suggs, and Ed Reed. And then you have, in today's NFL, hypothetical, Myles Garrett's a Raven. Myles Garrett, Roquan Smith, and Kyle Hamilton. Fucking Ray and then blow them out the water talent-wise. But right now, in a current NFL setting, that is the greatest trio you'll see on any defense in the NFL. That's how great defenses were back then.
Yeah, no, agreed. Yeah,
And
I'm so happy we lived in the time period we did, and we got to grow up with that defense. Oh my God, that was incredible.
Witness 2 Super Bowls, and you get to see a statue of the greatest linebacker of all time right in your backyard.
Beautiful.
Mm.
Beautiful.
But
what a time to be alive.
That's right. And I think that signs us off.
Yep.
I'm Dave.
Sam.
Guido here.
And this is the Brew Crew, Brews Ball Sports Podcast. We're signing out.
Yep. Thank y'all for tuning in.